Ladies and gentlemen, we finally got to receive some information on a new patch. No, the new expansion, Shadow of the Erdtree. So I'm so excited to talk about when should we expect to receive it. And not only that, I wanted to talk to you guys about some expectations I have and some additional things that I want to see added to Elden Ring as well. So let's get into that right now. So starting off, I just wanted to say I wish I could put my 2 cents in here about some lore and what I think, but you guys just shred through every pixel of this game, so I'll just leave it to you boys. But the only thing I really have to say here is it definitely looks like Mikla's on Torrent, and I feel like it's giving us a good view of what the lands between look like in the past, before all the craziness. But either way, I appreciate all you guys doing the deep dives into this game because it makes it one hell of an enjoyable experience. But moving on. So we know Armor Core 6 is going to release late 2023, and we know From Software wants to get that out before releasing Shadow of the Erdtree. Fucking whack, but okay. So since we know Armor 6 is going to come out around September, October, and you already know they're going to want that to like rise and shine as much as possible, so that leaves us with, at the earliest, a November release. And honestly, they're probably going to sit on that a little bit longer. Now, I know we want this X-Pack like yesterday, but it's been such a standout game that once you start playing this thing, like other games start showing their flaws comparing it to this one. It was just such a massive success, and From Software and you would probably want it to continue at the new standard that they set. So yeah, realistically, I feel like we can expect it around late October, but then I also feel like they would want it out before Christmas, so we'll just have to wait and see. But let's go with that. Let's talk a bit about some of my expectations and then what I'm hoping to see come through on this next X-Pack here. So right off the bat, I would love to see, and I think we're going to get, the lands between extended or just a new area in general. I really don't think they're going to pull a Radon and just blast the lands between like they did in Noxtella. I think we're either going to get an extension of what we already have or just a different time period altogether. Also, I'm sure we would all love to see some new spells being fleshed out a bit more, like blood magic, the gravity spells, even more dragon type of spells, just more variety for more specialized playthroughs. That's always a win in my book. I know we'd all be down with a customizable torrent. Like, let me pick what I want. Not only just armor, but like, let me pick the type of animal I want to ride. Torrent's a spirit. We should be able to choose whatever fits us best. Let me ride a wolf. Let me ride a hippo. Just give me the goodies. We're definitely going to see tons of new bosses, obviously, but you already know that means more armor sets coming our way. I'd like to see more weapons. They did a good job with the daggers. I know that in the previous patches, they kind of buffed them up. So like the flails, daggers, just give me more variety. Well, I just want to see more of those things because I feel like some weapons are more lackluster than others, and there are just less of some weapons than others as well, if that made sense. I don't even know. But I feel like that's just tit and tat, little small stuff. What I'd really like to see are some NPCs that like we have as bosses right now be brought back and maybe have them like before they freak the fuck out. Like how sick would it be to speak with Radon or Rykard and they just have you, I don't know, they send you on some quests or something. I think that would be fucking mint. It'd be really nice to share stories with some of the characters we already know, and you can kind of see how they developed and what we fought and know today. Also, I think this X-Pack is going to be rough for people. I believe they're going to have it so that if you have a New Game Plus character, it should still kick your ass. And I really hope this is true, because it would definitely suck just blowing by some new content with a fully spec'd out character. And they gotta know that too, right? When I first started this game, I was getting my ass beat until I realized that's the way that they choose to have you experience the world that they created. Once you take your time to adventure and complete most of the world around you, the difficulty drops passively. And I know they plan on keeping that playstyle and progression the same. So this means whatever comes out, it's gonna be a thick boy. I hope they find a way to manage PvP a bit better as well. Like I started really enjoying it. I haven't really got into it too much, but when I did, it was great, and it got stale pretty quick. I feel like there's a lot of the same weapons going on, and I know there's always going to be like the best weapon out there in the meta, of course, but I don't know. I wish that the PvP was a little bit more fleshed out, I guess. I don't really have the right words to say it, but I feel like they could do so much more considering how big this game is. And something that's interesting to me, the first thing I noticed when I was trying to play co-op, it feels like it was definitely a hurdle to go through when I first started. I was quite confused on how to get to play with my boy, but I'm definitely hoping to see some sort of improvements on just co-op in general. Also, I believe the way it goes is that you can't pass certain areas while you're in co-op mode, so you guys need to beat the boss together. I think you like disband groups in a way, right? And then have to rejoin each other. I think it's like a little clunky. I haven't even done it the full way through. I wish I have, but I feel like we should just be able to kind of go through the whole game or just make it through, I don't know, checkpoints. But let me know in the comments if you feel something different on that. I just think that the overall multiplayer experience could definitely be better. I'm only saying this just because of the sheer size that this game has become. I think they should try to aim to make it as player friendly as possible. Co-op and PvP All of that would be great branches to extend on. But thank you so much for hanging out. That's enough for me. I just was super hyped when I seen this thing come up. Hopefully we see it sooner than later. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on what's to come. Do you think we're just going to be in a new place altogether? A new time period? What are you looking forward to the most? Please let me know down in the comments. Hit the like button if you liked, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.